Welcome back to another video, and as you can see by the title, that's what is up for discussion today. All right, so many of us, we started our YouTube channel for various reasons, and some of us have given ourselves a specific time frame in which to stay on the platform. And with the news of so many of our YouTubers quitting, but for me, the question is, are they really quitting, or are they just taking a break? Because there are many contributing factors that have led to these YouTubers coming out and saying that they are quitting. And for some of them, if you listen keenly, to me, it's just taking a break. But how long will that break be? I have no idea. All right. And I guess in due time, we'll find out whether they are quitting permanently or it's just a temporary thing. All right. So there have been persons that have announced that they are quitting, that have been on the platform for over 10 years. All right. And Tom Scott and Matt Pat is one of such persons. And some of us would look at it to say, but they have experience, they have the know-how, so why are they quitting? And this is what I want to discuss. So the number one thing that I want to look at, YouTube requirements. Remember that yearly the requirements are updated. All right, and with the updated requirements, it may cause some persons to work more. It may cause some persons to put out more content. It may cause some persons to second guess themselves. And why I say second guess themselves and second guess the videos that they're producing is because they see that the algorithm has changed. All right. And the algorithm does not favor certain videos. The algorithm does not favor certain topics. But I think that the mindset of the audience has now changed. What has caused that change? To me, the introduction of YouTube Shorts. All right. So what it does is that it limits the attention span of the audience. And so for persons who are creating long form content, and that's what they're good at, because some of us are good at creating long form content than short form content. All right. It is very few persons that will create a short and it becomes a hit, 1 million views and more. All right. There are persons who over time who may not even get 20K on a YouTube shorts. So what is that saying to us? What is that saying to you? Is it saying that the platform is now more competitive and more demanding? Yes, it is. It is more competitive, it is more demanding, because whether you have scaled down, and when I say scaled down, what do I mean? Persons on the platform who have a niche. There are persons on the platform who don't have a niche. All right, they like to dip and dabble. All right, there's not just one thing that they want to focus on. At the same time, are they punished by the algorithm? I guess as we go and we create our videos, we'll see. All right, but for me, the audience is the number one thing. All right, audience, because when your videos are pushed out, remember, that thumbnail is also important. And if it does not appeal to other YouTubers on the platform, then they'll just swipe away. All right. Also, the topic that you are presenting is also important. If that's no interest for the viewer or the subscriber or the YouTuber on the platform, then they'll definitely swipe away. If they are interested, they'll click. And then after they have clicked, how long are they watching the video for? So the retention is also important. All right. And the algorithm is set up to look at all of those factors. All right. And so it requires YouTubers to be working so hard, to be so creative, because this platform is definitely about being creative. All right. And if the algorithm picks up on that by the audience's behavior, then you're gonna lead. So the requirements are also a contributing factor, which can lead to burnout, because you have to put out so much effort, so much interest. The demand out there is great, and you want to know that your video is meeting the demand of the audience. And so if you upload a video, all right, and you look at the amount of views, you look at the amount of likes, you look at the amount of comments, and it is not satisfying to you, that can also impact your mental health. And so a lot of YouTubers on the platform are going through and experiencing a lot of these things. And so why some more persons have not even quit is because YouTube is tied to their business. All right? YouTube is their only source of survival. It is what they use to pay their rent, their mortgage. It is what they use to pay their loans. It is what they use to take care of their household. It is what they use to help others. And so quitting is not an option yet for some persons. What I notice some persons do over time, they take a break. So you may not see persons posting for weeks, months, even years. YouTube has affected the demand on the platform has caused them to be burnt out. And so it has affected their mental health. And so they have to take a step back in order to regroup and to regain who they are. Because some persons have even lost their sense of self. being on this platform because it's so demanding. And when they're putting out videos and the videos aren't getting the views that they think that it should be getting, they start to overthink. They start to create other videos that initially they have niche down and that's not really in their niche. So yes, all right, it is factual. And then for others who have announced that they are quitting, it all comes down to balance. Some of them, they have their businesses, all right, they have their families. And I can tell you personally, when you have your business, when you have your family, when you have YouTube and other things, it's not easy to manipulate. You have to strike a balance, because guess what? In order to stay relevant on the platform, sometimes your content that you want to put out is given number one priority over the business and over your family. And sometimes if it's a one-off situation, that not bad. But when it becomes consistent, you're missing out on things. You're not playing the active part that you're supposed to play in your business. It's not easy. And not everybody can multitask that well. So it is very, very, very demanding. Another factor is the decline in earnings. All right. Over the years, for the persons who have been on the platform for quite a while, who have announced that they are quitting, because YouTube is becoming bigger and better every year, and more persons are coming into certain niches while others are not niching down as yet. It is difficult. And remember that the earnings that you may receive from your videos vary from person to person and from niche to niche. All right, because some niches will have a higher earning than others, and it also depends on the total views on the channel at that particular time, the number of watch hours, all right, the attention of your audience, how long they're watching your videos for, where they're watching from, because the location also helps to determine your earnings. So YouTube is cemented in a lot of factors. And so for others, while they may come on the platform and they experience fast or quick growth, just celebrate and be thankful with them. And while you are growing slowly, just take your time and observe your growth and just do what you have to do. You can't run another man's race. You have to run your race. It depends on you. And it also depends on the audience. All right? So you and I may be in the same niche, but we may not receive the same payout. And that causes some persons to be disappointed, especially when they watch other channels and they see the payout for some persons is massive, you know? But you just have to do you and hope that it turns out well. Hope that the audience and the algorithm favors you. Another thing that I want to look at is, with everything happening, it sometimes leads to persons not feeling fulfilled anymore. And because they are not getting the fulfillment or the reward that is expected from their expectations, it causes them to wanting to quit. And some have already quit. And some are going to quit as the year goes by. Whatever niche you're in, or if you're not in a niche, still network with persons. So if you're a tech channel, network with persons that also have tech channels. If you're into finance, do the same. If you're into gaming, do the same. If you're into lifestyle, do the same. Because what can happen is you can share ideas, all right, and you can bounce off a thought on one or two of those persons in the network. They providing their feedback, which whether positive or negative, can also be insightful. Well, I want to say, you are the one that decided to start your YouTube channel. Whether or not you had it in mind or somebody encouraged you, however it is, you decided to start. All right? And so I understand the journey is personal for everyone. And because it is personal for everyone, I want everybody to be mindful. If persons say that they are quitting, don't beat up on them. There are things that they will share with us, and there are things that they will hold back. Just pray for them. All right? And if it's necessary that they return to the platform, they definitely will. Because I've seen persons who said that they have quit and are quitting, and they are still on the platform. They have returned to the platform. So just run your race. Do you, and don't be too hard on yourself. Don't have the expectations of others, because you see other channels growing rapidly and yours is not growing as fast as you should or wanted it to. Just give yourself time. All right? Give yourself time. And be thankful. You have viewers and subscribers that are tuning to you weekly. I don't know if you you came on the platform to stay for a lifetime. And when I say a lifetime, I mean until you die. You must know. All right? You must know. And the thing is, those that are quitting and will be quitting, you will be missed. You will definitely be missed. We do appreciate the content that you have produced over the years, because I am sure a lot of us have learned from the videos that you have all created. And I want to say thank you all for sharing your ideas with us. We do appreciate them.